So, babe,
Huh.
everybody sees my videos, and they must really think like I'm just like high-strung, ready for a heart attack, the whole shit. You've been with me for enough years. First of all,
A lot of years.
a lot of years. Can you vouch to the fact like I can turn on a dime with my mood?
Yes.
Like I can be chewing somebody's ass and turn around and be like, I really can turn my feelings on and off way better than most people.
You do it to me.
Right. But I never do it in a negative way to you.
No, but like
I can be screaming at somebody,
Right.
ready to fight, and turn around and me and you are good. So everybody out there just worried or thinking that I spend my whole life pissed off and everything else. That's that. And then, god damn.
You really do just like go off and like I come up to you, be like, hey, let's go to lunch or something. I'll come up and you'll be like totally I'm thinking the world is coming to an end. And then you jump in and you're like, hey, what do you want for lunch?
So I mean, but people don't see that. So they and a lot of people come on my videos and they think that I'm either this complete asshole, which I am, or this is the way I live my whole life. But truthfully, here's the deal. When you're calling these people out, whether it's the county, Ben, Brian, Ben Mott, the game warden, the shit with the contamination here and everything else, they always try to play me off as the bad guy, that I cuss and swear at them and everything else. Folks, this is war, and you got to have some strategy. My strategy is I completely throw them off, and if the worst thing they can do is walk around in their offices and say I'm an asshole or I'm mean or demeaning or whatever, I'm good with that. Because here's the thing, the more you dig into their bullshit, the more you find out. So I've made plenty of things, and you guys have seen in some of my videos dealing with the state on how like they're completely incompetent. They don't care about their job. They care about their job and keeping their job, but they don't care about what their actual job is. So this shit I got going on with the wolf, it just gets better. And I'm going to start releasing some of the bullshit on how, actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ben Mott is like going to be the greatest game warden ever. Maybe I'm not giving him credit. Why are you laughing? Because here's the thing. His boss, Jeff, is a complete fucking shit show. And I'm going to unveil that shit right now. But maybe Jeff is a complete shit show because his boss is a complete shit show. And like I said, the more you dig, the more you find. So after my conversation with Jeff, and him not willing to come out and say he would issue citations, and I asked for that phone conversation. So I got a hold of Jeff's boss, name is Ben. I don't remember his last name. We'll get to it here in a minute. So I sent Ben and Jeff a text message, and here's what it said. Ben and Jeff, this is Sam Wood. I'm requesting the recordings of the last 2 phone conversations I've had with Jeff pertaining the rotting wolf in Wautoma. The conversation I had with Jeff yesterday, Sunday, July 14th, approximately 5:30 p.m., is very concerning. As a law enforcement officer, especially somebody in a supervisor position, he should be able to answer the question, if the laws were broken, will he issue citations? He could not give a yes or no answer. Ben, since Jeff directly answers to you, I felt compelled to tell you about this interaction. Please follow up and let me know if Jeff understands the magnitude of his actions and fully understands his job as, first, a law enforcement officer for the state of Wisconsin, and second, to supervise, manage, and set example for those who fall under his management and leadership. Laws are made by legislatures. Laws are enforced by the executive branch, and he is hired by the executive branch to uphold them laws. It is not his job to take over for the judiciary branch. I can only assume that he also took an oath to uphold them laws, but I don't know if that's a requirement. I get it that it's hard to hold friends and colleagues accountable, but a person in Jeff's position should be able to do it, and if he is not morally or emotionally capable of holding people accountable, maybe now is the time he look for a new career path. Please acknowledge you received this message, and I look forward to hearing from you, Sam. So again, I can play both sides. I can play very respectful, and then I can also play that asshole. And you have to be that asshole. Otherwise, they just try to bulldog you over and just say, oh, don't worry, it'll be okay, and blah, blah, blah.
And most of us believe that.
Huh?
Most of us believe that.
And they do.
Like if they tell you,
and
I'll take care of it.
That's what people like Ben Mott, Jeff, and Jeff's boss rely on. So anyways, let's make a phone call here to Jeff's boss.
Oh boy.
Because let's just see what he has to say. I'm sure they don't answer the phone because they don't want to talk to me. I'm counting on that right here.
Hello, this is Ben.
Hey Ben, Sam Wood. I was kind of counting on you not answering because your voicemail says you're on vacation from the 8th and today's the 16th. So could you change that for me?
Yep, I sure will.
I appreciate
I was
that.
on the bay yesterday.
No worries.
Covering the two bodies, so I haven't had a chance to confirm with you, and I've got a meeting here in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So,
well,
I've got your text, and I will talk it over with my supervisor and talk to Jeff, and we'll comply.
Okay,
with
and then just let me take another second of your time. I don't.
I have a minute here.
It's only going to take a minute. So I dug into Jeff's. So I asked for Ben Mott's time cards. They're shady at best. And do the supervisors sign off on them time cards? Because there's a spot for him to sign off, and the ones I got, Jeff's not even signing off. So I guess I'm asking you today to, I'd like to follow up and give me basically the last 2 months of Ben Mott's time cards and Jeff's time cards. I want to see if you guys are actually signing off or they're just free willying it down here and doing whatever they would like. So that's all I got.
So 2 months of Ben Mott and Jeff Lattenslayer's time cards.
Yeah. I would like them.
What 2 months did you want?
Pick them. I don't care. You pick them.
No, I want you. You have to.
All right, the last 2 months.
Okay.
June.
What's that?
Give me May and June.
May and June. Okay.
All right, and then I would like a follow-up email or whatever on how you guys are going to handle that conversation I had with Jeff, because that's quite disturbing that we have law enforcement officers that are not willing to answer questions about.
I know it's that she's hands right now, so
all right.
Give us a bit. So thank you.
Yep, bye. Well, that's great. I'm glad he answered because I had that. But I called him a minute ago, and his voicemail said that he was on vacation till July 8th, and today's July 16th. So that's really the incompetence that you deal with these guys. And I'm sure they're sick of dealing with me. But trust me, sometimes you got to be an asshole to expose it all. So there you go, folks. There's the time card they sent me. Shady at best, can be manipulated however they want, and neither Ben Mott nor Jeff signed off on that timesheet, so therefore it's not even a legal document. Shady at best. And if it's not shady, you tell me. You know, I always get are they going to investigate themselves? No. They investigate themselves, and they do investigation, and the whole time through it, they're looking at ways to cover up their incompetence. But when you got a guy like me and you're just screaming in their ear and calling them names and everything else, that fucks them up. And then they miss shit, easy shit. Like forging a document, prove you didn't forge it. Everybody who was supposed to sign it has not signed it. It's shitty at best, shady at best. So now I'm going to find out is anybody signing? Is the whole department just turning in time cards and collecting money for all of us? This is a deal, guys. If you're going to dig, you got to dig deep. I found so much incompetence going on with the contamination here deal at the woodshed been going on for 8 years. Now I have a driveway deal where they say I put a driveway about so-called wetlands, and we're going to court on that. And legitimately, guys, legitimately, I am not looking for a break. I want them to prosecute me to the fullest extent of the law, get me in front of a jury of my peers, and let them decide. My problem is, let me hold you fuckers accountable. Let me hold the DNR accountable. Let's get an ethics board and do an investigation with a private citizen like me and come in there and turn shit upside down. Because they're fucked up, they're liars, and if they're not, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You're not shady, you're all above board, prove me wrong. Nobody in the DNR, half the people don't ever update their voicemails, and then you send me a time card that ain't even signed, not even a legal binding document. That's your evidence that Ben was busy, on vacation, personal time. And again, I get it. It was rough for me to say that, they're all sucking each other's dick. So let's put it a nice way. Are they all standing around a campfire, kumbayaing, and letting everybody run rampant, do whatever they want? You guys figure it out. See ya. Got to go to Epic Acres. I got some lawn mowing to do today. See you guys. Bye.